What is up? Welcome back to... Damn, the camera's already dying. That was stupid. It just went from full charge to red battery. I'm gonna plug you guys in, but today we got a lot of work to do. We're gonna be pulling the engine out of the S15 because I blew a head gasket, or at least I'm 90% sure I did. It wasn't overheating, but it was blowing white smoke. 3 of my spark plugs were white and the cylinders were clean as fuck. So we all know what that means. So we gotta pull the head gasket, but that's okay because we have to do a full angle kit on the car, and that involves a subframe modification that is gonna make it, you know, so much easier with the engine out. And there's a couple things in the engine bay I wanna address as well. And we gotta get the change out of my car from the trip to when I went with Jimmy Oaks because I'm broke as fuck right now. And we're gonna go cash my change that I always use for tolls because that needs to go in my bank account. Shout out to Woodward. I haven't been there since high school in like 9th grade. If you know what this is, comment it in the description. It was one of my best childhood memories. For real, not even kidding. So let's go get some money. Wish me luck in there. Dude, I took you in there anyways. 36 bucks. This fucking money smells like cigarettes, but 36 bucks, that's enough to tie me over till I get paid tomorrow. We'll be good. Alright, so we're back in the garage. Me and Zach just had a wild adventure on the fucking Coleman and SSR. So we lost a lot of time today, but it shouldn't take much to get this engine out. Draining the coolant now, you get the gist. That's really easy. But I'd like to get the head off today because I really want to decide what size head gasket I'm going to need. Which stock is 1.1 millimeter, which I'm probably gonna get the head deck, so I'm probably gonna buy a 1.5 millimeter head gasket. And I believe the stock bore is 86 millimeter, but I need to double check on that. It definitely wasn't, definitely a $300 motorcycle. All right, we about to go for a quick rip on the bikes up to 7-Eleven. Oh! Choke. Start this bitch up. It's clutch, but she'll be alright. Hydro! Got a flat front tire. It came out of gear on me. I was dust going down the hill. You gonna do the apartment? Oh hell no. Whoa! Alright, we'll see you guys back at the house. Draining the oil now. As you can see, no coolant made its way to the oil. That's good. Really happy with that. It didn't smell like it either. This car definitely had a very small head gasket leak. It was just something that I wanted to address now because over here I have some bigger injectors. I think they're in this box. Yeah, I have some Nismo 740cc injectors. I only have 4 of them. I need to order the other one, but I'm going to put those in, and Freddie is going to tune it.
You only have 3 of them.
Yeah, I have 3. I need to order one, so I'll have 4. And it would have blew the head gasket then for sure, because hopefully we're going to make like 330. Just turn it up to whatever this stock turbo can handle, which is probably like 18 pounds. Alright guys, it's a couple days later. I think it was Thursday we were working on this. It's now Saturday. I'm just going to finish things up, getting the engine pulled right now. I'm all alone, so just doing it briefly real quick. That Blitz oil filter looking crisp. Let's get this thing out. Alright, so I know a ton of you are going to ask, like, why are you pulling your engine to do a head gasket? I could have easily done it in there. That stupid thing bent that up. It is so annoying pulling. That sucks. I meant to bend that back down. At least it's not painted yet. But yeah, I'm relocating my steering rack, the one that he sent me. I was just a little upset about because it was on a Stance Boy car and it's all scraped up and stuff. And you know, you guys know I just love this car, so I'll just modify my own. It's actually really easy to modify your own subframe. If you guys want to see me show you how to do that, maybe just let me know in the comments. I can do that. But yeah, that's why I pulled the engine, and also like all these areas. See, this needs to be cut a little bigger. I was hitting that. My motor mounts are so worn out. And then I need to grind some of these down, fill this in, and spray paint it for now so it doesn't rust. Alright, so pull this nasty ass old valve cover gasket. Nice and clean in there. As you can see, it was leaking out of the rear of the valve cover like crazy, and it was running down this right here, making it look like my rear main seal was leaking. So that's another reason I wanted to pull the engine. Well, I would have had to replace it anyways. But yeah, get to pull out some cams again. That's not the funnest thing to do. I've never pulled out VCT, but I think this thing just unbolts. I'm not sure. Sorry, I don't have anyone here to help me record, but just broke. Timing bolt gear is loose. As you can see, I accidentally used the wrong one and stripped it a little bit at first. I don't know what I was thinking, but got that undone. Can take these out. Slide the gears forward if I remember off of these little pins, and then pop the chain off, and then pull the cams, and then crack the head bolts, and let's hope they don't break. If these head bolts break, I'm gonna be really upset and out of driving for a while. That happened to me on an SR before. Luckily it wasn't the one that was, well, it was supposed to go in my car, but luckily it didn't come out for maintenance or anything. I bought it to put in and they all broke, and it was a waste of $1,000. Had to go buy a set of Allen keys because I lost mine, and this breaker bar because I would have destroyed all my ratchets. I know these are going to be so tight. Just please do not strip or break, please. Alright, all the head bolts came loose. Definitely just take your time. I mean, I thought they were all going to snap. They were so tight. I was prying on them and they were like clicking like I thought they were going to snap. And I just kept inching it on the order. And they're all good now, so gonna take that off and we should be able to pull the head. Okay, so I'm an idiot, slightly dyslexic, partially retarded. And I dropped the cam gear washer down in there. I cannot see it. If I can't see it, I'm probably not gonna get it with a magnet. And I don't even have a long magnet. So the plan is to put this up on an engine stand and just flip it upside down. Hopefully it falls out. It probably will. So I had to pull the transmission off. That was easy. But now the annoying part, got to pull the whole clutch system out. But look at this thing. She had some heat going through her. It turned blue a little bit. But this thing is a strong ass clutch. I will probably never hurt this clutch. Or it's going to take like years of abuse. This is probably the last time I should use these flywheel bolts. I've used these like three or 4 times now. I feel like I'm going crazy. Sit you guys with my rockers. How about that? That down. This down. This down. And then this. Pretty cool ass clutch. Monkey magic. If you know, you know. Alright, she's on the stand. I'm actually kind of glad because then I can do some other stuff to it. I need to flip it over, which I gotta do myself. Which hopefully the fucking thing doesn't get unbalanced and fall. I'm next to 2 incredibly kind of nice cars. This engine's pretty light. Figured that was gonna happen. I heard something, but nothing fell out. So, you know why I couldn't find that washer when I was shaking it upside down? Well, there it is. Right all the way in the oil pan. I'm glad I found it, because now I don't have to worry about any issues, but I already broke this loose. So, might as well pop this off real quick. Is that bent? Looks a little bent. I bent my oil pan taking it off a little bit. Oh, man. Never seen in there before. Let me just sit this oil pan back on here. There. Nothing will get in there overnight. We got our washer. Engine's taken apart. It's a mess in here, but you know what? I'm going to save that for the morning. Peace.